Hi, my beautiful viewers. Welcome back to the channel, Beautiful Awakening with Shantia. So we're doing a really fun pick a card reading topic today, which is why are your guides so proud of you? All right, we need to look into this. I'm going to get nosy and I'm going to see why your guides are proud of you. And our guides are like our best friends. They're here to support us through our journey. So they're always going to have so much good to offer you. So I'm really excited about this reading. I hope you guys are too. If you want to personally work with me, all of my information is in the description box down below. If you want me to do a reading for you, just email me. I'll let you know the information and then I'll get your reading done for you. If you're new to this channel is dedicated to your transformation, your alignment, as well as your healing. Make sure you always just you take what resonates, you leave what does not resonate, and always know that you have free will no matter what. That's the most important thing. All right, on to the pile preparation. Hey, beautiful viewers, welcome to the pile preparation. So let me go ahead and just light up the candle as per new tradition that we are embracing. Oh, okay. That almost felt like it broke. Oh! You don't always get it right the first time, you know? All right, light the sage. How are you guys doing? I hope you're feeling good today. I hope you're excited for another reading. We gonna make it good. We gonna make it real good. Okay. I didn't even sweep. Sorry, such a mess here. Okay. Let's go ahead and start. So, why are your guides so proud of you? Guides, we're doing 4 beautiful, accurate readings today for the collective. We're doing 4 piles. So we want to know, why are you so proud? Guides, my guides, your guides, why are the guides so proud of each of these collectives? So starting with pile number 1. Beautiful. Pile number 2. Okay. Pile number 3. And pile number 4. Ooh, awesome. Okay. Pile number 1. Okay. Not gonna look. Pile number 2. And pile number 3. Oh, can't do that. Pile number 4. Maybe I should have just did 3 piles today. I mean, well, I don't know. Pile number 4, guys. Pile number 4. Thank you. I need to sand this desk or something. Maybe something of such. Pile number 1, guys. Pile number 1. Okay, that was taking a minute, but eventually it came out. Pile number 2. Ooh. Pile number 3. This is going to be taken. Pile number 3. And pile number 4. Okay. Pile number 1. Pile number 2. 3. And, oh, you got 2. Lucky you. Pile number 4. Awesome. Okay. You know, I'm wondering, I'm almost second guessing if I should do as many as I wonder. Okay. Pile number 1. It'll be fine. Pile number 1, guides. Pile number 2. Pile number 3. And pile number 4. Thank you. Pile number 1. Jeez. Pile number 2. Pile number 3. And pile number 4. Let me just straighten out my piles for y'all. I had a really good day today. I had a really good day yesterday too, if anyone's watching. It was just, it was good because there wasn't like anything big that happened. It was just, I don't know, I felt mellow and calm, I think, the entire day, and just, I don't know, everything just flowed. And it's because I am getting my ish together. That's why. Like, I came back from vacation and I'm like, you know what? You know what? We need to get some things together. Snatch it back. Because prior to vacation, there's a lot of things going on. So once I got home, I was like, wow, I've never been so happy to be home in my space. So I can just create and make and do. This looks good. Doesn't that look good? I might leave that on the top. Pile 1 guides. Pile 2. And pile 3. Oop. Okay, hello. And pile 4. Thank you, ma'am. Oh, I just realized I didn't pull another. I usually pull another one. Interesting. I'm not doing it today. I'm gonna be a rebel. Oh, that's one way to shuffle. Let's try that again. I can see why people have 100 decks. Especially when you do these readings, you're like, you know, because it's very visual. It's like you get tired of seeing the same cards, kind of. But it's the energy we're reading, I guess, so it don't matter. But I'm like, dang, I kind of wish I had like 10 more decks to just, you know, change it up a little bit. I like my decks, and I like working with my cards. Pile number 1, guides. Okay. Pile number 2. Pile number 3. Let's see if we want this to be the top card. It looks kind of good. Pile number 4. I need to take the word kinda out of my vocabulary. Like, I'm in a public speaking group and I'm like, I would never dare use that at my club, but I'm like, as far as doing it in general, yeah, I do it all the time with you guys. Well, what else are you supposed to do when you speak for 2 hours straight? You run out of words to use. Proper grammar. Okay. How's that look? It looks okay. I mean, it's different. This is the only one I haven't used for the top card. I think all the others I have. So we gonna do it. And I'm probably gonna do another reading tomorrow, but I'm taking my time with uploading and editing because I'm like, what's the rush? Life should be, I don't know, the process should be respected and enjoyed. Okay. Yee, that's so cool. Usually I look on camera to make sure it's accurate, but I was looking here and it looks good. Okay, focus, girl, focus. So let us just go ahead and see which crystals want to be aligned, which crystals want to be chosen. It definitely needs to move over more this way though. Guides, align me with the energies of pile number 1, please. Okay, now it's a little wobbly. Hold on. Hold on. And then as soon as I put the crystal on, it's going to move again. And I'm going to be, no. Okay, looks good. Guides, align with the energies of pile number 1, please. Oh, he looks funny at that angle. Sorry, I'll focus in a minute. I will. Promise. Okay. Whoa. Pile number 1. Pile number 1. Oh. I haven't gotten a strong zing like that in a hot minute. Pile number 2, guides. Oh. Pile number 2. Wow. Whoops. See what I said it was going to happen. It's because I second guess myself. Pile number 3, guides. Really? Let me see. Pile number. Okay. All of the crystals are coming from the same. I'm always like, should it be doing that? But you know what? I haven't chosen these two in a hot minute. Okay, pile number 4, guides. Yay. Hi, my beautiful viewers. Welcome to the point where you get to choose and pick your pile. So let me go ahead and introduce the piles to you. So we have pile number 1 with appetite. We have pile number 2 with the red tiger's eye. We have pile number 3 with the fluorite. And we have pile number 4 with the howlite. So take your time. Pause the video if you need to. Inhale and exhale deeply. Meditate on the pile or the piles that resonate best with you. Here is your seeing bowl. There's another one. Okay, pile number 1, if you chose the appetite, let's go ahead and start with you. Hi, pile number 1. If you chose the appetite, this is your reading. So as usual, I'll read the crystal first and then the cards, and then we'll get clarifiers. And if I feel like I want to ask more questions, we will. So we'll look into other things too, quite possibly, because I don't know, that was crossing my mind. Like I might want to ask about more. Okay, so why are your guides so proud of you? Pile number 1. Let us sink into these energies. Okay. I feel like I'm feeling the sensation of how your guides feel towards you. And I gotta say, um, yeah, it's definitely a proud parent feeling. It's an endearment too. It's that feeling of, you know how a mother, she can't help but find her children, oh, what is that, wax? She can't help but find her child charming. It's like, it's just so, they find you so charming, so endearing in I don't know. It's almost they really they in a way, they feel like you can't do any wrong. I know that's weird to say, but I mean, they are our guides, right? They are very much biased towards helping us grow and heal and learn. Um, I'm like feeling like a proud parent. Like, wow, I can't like I'm so happy that this is my child. I'm so proud of them. It's like one of those parents where they like brag about they brag about their kids and they're like, "This is what my kid does, and this is what my kid does," and, oh my gosh, they're just so amazing. And it's not coming from a place of ego because 'cause you're their child kind of thing. It's like they genuinely feel like you're so smart, you're so intelligent, you're talented, you're gifted, and they want the world to recognize and see this. It's definitely that feeling of like, I can't believe this person is as talented or as gifted as they are. They're really sprouting and coming into their own. Um, it's like, wow, this kid is kind of surprising me. It's I don't know. I don't know if guides. I don't know, but I'm getting that feeling. It's like this kid is surprising me. This being is surprising us with what they're doing and able to do. Yeah, I'm getting a different feeling. I mean, this it's so interesting because this crystal has a lot of fractured fragments in it, but I'm not getting that at all. I feel so whole and complete and together. Um, I don't know. Maybe this is a trigger word for some people, like the word perfect, but I just feel like your guides feel like you're everything. You're the ish. They feel like you're the ish. You got it going on. They want the world to recognize and just see how amazing you are. I'm definitely getting gifted. That's coming through. Because I'm seeing like what's it like the stage parents? What do they call them? Stage moms? They're not a stage mom, but it's like they know you're so gifted and they wanna help you. So I feel like your guides are most definitely helping to arrange things for you so that your gifts can be and your talents can be recognized and seen and expressed in the world. This is a very important part of your purpose. It's like you're very gifted, you're very talented, very, like, really good. You're meant to, like, shine at something, and they want people to see you and recognize you, so that's why, um, it's their job. They're putting forth the effort to, like, put in the training or help you get trained or things align so that you get the mentors, the opportunities that help you to grow in your gifts and your talents. I don't know, my nose is running. I don't know why, but it is. I'm not crying, but maybe maybe to some degree it's like, "Wow, we're just so proud of you, I can cry." Kind of, I don't know, expression that wants to come through. Okay, let's see what else. I feel like they feel like you got this. I feel like this is the type of parent because I keep thinking of the parent. They send their kid off in the world and they're like, "I raised this kid well. Like, this kid knows what to do. This kid's got it," you know? I was actually with, when I was staying with my relatives, one of the parents said that they raised their kids to be hunters, and they think of this as, like, a very proud thing. They raised their kids to take care of themselves. So I feel like for this pile, your guides really feel like you can take care of yourself, and they raised you to be independent and think for yourself. I don't know why I'm saying raise like that, but I guess maybe that is what they're doing energetically. They're raising us. Um, let's see if I can see anything else. Out of the words, "You got this." Yep, you got this. Okay, so let's see in addition what the cards are going to reveal about why your guides are so proud of you. So the first one we have is to be fair. Yeah, they really respect your intellect. They think you're very much balanced and intelligent and smart in the way that you do things. You have a really nice balance of masculine and feminine energy, and you use this to the best of your advantage to make really good decisions, like wise. We have the owl on this woman's head. You use it to make very good decisions. So what else we have? You know exactly what's not for you. I feel like this pile, you're very decisive, and your guides, again, they raised you to be a hunter and to, like, to be smart. So you know exactly what is for you and what is not for you, because we have the fortune cookie that says nope and something else. Was that like a bun? A bun in the oven or an egg? It reminds me of, like, what is that? The Chinese bun? I'm not really sure what that's symbolic of, but it looks good. Kinda makes me hungry. Well, not really that hungry, I just ate a lot. Okay, yeah, your guides they really respect your intellect, like, I'm getting Libra Justice energy for this. They feel like you're quite balanced. You use your masculine and feminine. Masculine is about taking action, feminine is about, being receptive and maybe a little bit more passive. And you need both energies to operate. You need your creative feminine energy to generate ideas. You need your masculine energy to take the action. Your guides really respect that. The next one we have is house 7, profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partnerships. So again, the balance, the Libra energy is coming through. So for house 7, I feel like your guides are really proud in how you operate when it comes to connections as well. They're very proud of how you um, it's like the way that you treat people. You treat people with kindness, respect. It's like a really nice balance. Like, you know how to respect people, you know how to give them space to be themselves. I feel like this is a part of your purpose is to be very dynamic in partnerships and connections and create harmony. Your guys feel like you're a very harmonizing person. You work with the flow of the universe. You work with the flow of other people's energies. They're very proud of how you operate in connections and in relationships. And I feel like for this pile, because this is coming up as something that they're proud of, this is probably something that you've seen a lot of dysfunctional wise connections and relationships. So you set the intention to create really balanced relationships or create really healthy, balanced relationships in your own life. So we also have here, let me pull these back. The Midas Miser. Light attributes is entrepreneur or creative ability, turn anything into gold, delight in sharing life's riches. Yep. So this is the gifted energy that I was getting for this pile. We have the shadow attributes is hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. Your guides are really proud that you've embraced this much more abundant mindset. And for this Midas, in the entrepreneur, I feel like you're setting out to you're shifting your mindset. You're also taking the action to do what it takes to create and build for yourself. What else can I say to this? Entrepreneur or creative ability to turn anything into gold. Wow. So you're recognizing your ability to turn anything into gold. You understand that everything starts from inward and then it manifests outward. So it's all about your attitude and your approach to things and then taking the action to create it. You do the work. Your guides want to acknowledge that you've been doing the work and you're able to do the work to create the abundance in your life. Delight in sharing life's riches. I think your guides also respect that you're rich in spirit as well. This is why you have this much more abundant like mindset when it comes to operating. Is that, can you see that? I don't know if that light is a little too bright, but yeah, they really respect this. This is go-getter energy. It's go-getter energy. Again, the hunter, right? That's why I got that from my relative about they raise their kids to be hunters. Like you guys are learning how to be hunters. You guys are learning how to create for yourself and take care of yourself. Entrepreneur is like not an easy path. Being entrepreneur, going your own unique path and trusting yourself, it takes a lot of trust with yourself to be able to go that route. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. Also talented, gifted in that sense. Yeah, talked about that. We have here detective. Great powers of observation, intuition, desire to seek out truth, shadow attributes for voyeurism, falsifying information. So your guides are really proud that you pay attention. Again, the hunter energy. Your guides are really proud. You pay attention. You're extremely like this group is very intelligent. You're very observant. This is a very intelligent crystal, I feel like. You're very intelligent, you're very observant. Let's see, great powers of observation, intuition. Yeah, so you're intuitive. I get like Scorpio energy because, detective and the eighth house is about like getting into seeing hidden things and the hidden depths of life. Desire to seek out the truth. Yeah, you're always seeking out the truth. Your guides are very proud of you for this because a lot of people, they just stop at the surface level, but you don't. Like you want to know. You want to know, you want to educate yourself, you want to be smart. You want to yeah, you use a combination of like your mind, your mercurial energy in combination with your moon, your intuitive ability to understand how the world works. Both are very intelligent. Every planet is intelligent, but Mercury is intelligent in terms of like the details and information, and moon is about intuitive intelligence, like a sense, a feeling for how things work, and you use both beautifully. We also have here release to Mama Earth, root chakra. So this pile, with all of this abundant energy showing up in your reading, your guides, and we have an 8 here, and I'll go over the numbers later. But your guides are so proud of you because you've been healing your root chakra for this pile. So you're understanding how to manifest in this world, which is really important because we have a human body for a reason. You can't ignore the fact that we're here to manifest. We're here to take care of our bodies. We're here to learn how to bring in a continuous flow of abundance, and trusting that our needs are taken care of. So this card says, I have the courage and freedom to choose how I feel. I choose to be on this earth and love and to love and to be love personified. Sorry. I integrate my inner and outer worlds. I practice my free will. My body expresses a joy for life, released to Mama Earth, root chakra. So what else I'm getting is the integration and the inner and the outer world. Yeah, there's a lot of balance for this pile with the to be fair and the house 7 energy even very much symbolic of like you in this pile you balance your inner and outer world quite beautifully. Like you go out and you live in the world, but you also know how to dig deep within your inner world and understand yourself as well. Yeah. Beautiful. Um The releasing to Mama Earth, to me, this is about not holding up your pent up emotions, allowing yourself to just flow. And again, being attuned to your body. And then we have the 2, which is about balance. So I think also this pile, some of you may definitely put in a good effort into eating healthy, taking care of your body, making sure you're active. Like these things are important. We can't ignore it. It's almost just as important as it is to, take the time to journal and really think about what you want and desire. Like the spiritual energy is just as important as the physical. They both contribute, right? I think someone said something about the spiritual body is in the is merged with the physical body. They're not separate. Okay, so we also have here third eye activation, brow chakra, inner vision, clear seeing. So we are talking about Scorpio energy, and here they're talking about third eye chakra. So this pile, you're most definitely what your guides are so proud of you for is that you're reaching this higher level of awakening. You've awakened, you've opened, you've activated your third eye, and you're seeing things clearly. There's a lot about seeing things clearly and clarity. This actually reminds me of the nakshatra chitra. If you've heard of that in Vedic astrology, chitra is about clarity. And what's so interesting about chitra, it's also a very gifted nakshatra as well. Very much about creating beauty. It's the architect nakshatra. But the one thing I think people, or maybe even I tend to forget about it, is that it's about clarity. The reason why Chitra natives create such beautiful things is they can see very clearly how things operate. Yeah. Very much, it's actually one of my favorite artists has Chitra Nakshatra, and he was a realist painter, and he made things so like real and intricate and detailed. So most definitely, this pile, you have developed, again, the inner and outer world showing up here. Your inner vision is so powerful. They're so proud of you for this because you're learning how to trust your intuition in terms of what you're here to create and do and make and how you're operating in this world. We also have here summer, bask in joy and light. Your guides are so proud of you because you're embracing a much more positive, much more optimistic mindset of life. I feel like this is a representative, this summer energy is representative that you've gone through many winters, many moments in life where you've had to struggle and you've had to, go through those darker night of the shadow. I want to call it shadow and night. The dark night of the soul, moments in life that have been so challenging, but you have chosen to intentionally be intentional about your emotions. You want to bask in the joy. You want to celebrate life. We have a bee here, which to me makes me think of worker bees. I don't know, bees are just so precious, right? We need them for the environment because they pollinate. So I feel like this is what you offer as well as you pollinate, you go and you you help support life and bring continuous life into this world and beauty into this world. We also have here Bridget, inner strength. Wow, there it is again about the inner vision, inner strength, inner world. That is incredible. So we have here, Bridget, inner strength, move back to wholeness, recognize that you have the power. Yeah. Again, this pile, you've recognized your power. You're owning your power, like big time. I'm going to go ahead and read up on Bridget because I don't think I've read up on her before. So let's go ahead and dig into this. Bridget is a Celtic goddess of Ireland who is closely associated with fire and the time of spring. She's a twin flame of Cernunnos. She was so well loved by the Celtic people that when Christianity, by the way, the so well loved, that's exactly how your guides feel about you. Um, Celtic people, that when Christianity came to Ireland, she was adopted as a saint of holy wells and other holy places. She's a powerful figure who can help us channel our energy. Huh. That's very interesting. That's like leadership coming through there. Powerful figure who can help us channel our energy into something that is important for our growth. And as she herself has lasted through the ages, she adds longevity to our journey so that we can reach a deep state of wholeness. You can call on her to bring her sacred flames to burn away anything that's not serving you, to bless any new projects you have in mind, and for support and with fertility. Okay. Yeah, so the thing that stood out most definitely is the projects. I feel like you guys are working on things that are going to be beautiful and abundant for you as you continue to put in that effort. The burn away, the flames burning away impurity is standing out as well. What was I talking about? I was talking about the winters and support, fertility. Your spiritual fire is glowing within. There it is again. So I feel like most definitely this pile, you have a strong inner vision, strong inner source. You should have a strong connection to your inner source in terms of knowing what to do. I feel like a lot of times for this pile, you probably, maybe you do the pick a card readings. Like I love doing pick a card readings. Don't get me wrong. I love reading for myself from time to time. And I feel like for this pile, it's like you do them, but you don't really need to do them. It's like you kind of know because you do so much inner work and you're very much in tune with yourself and what you need to do. You're so strong on your own. You're very independent. You can figure it out, but you just choose to do it, I think, for the sake of that, that additional guidance and for the fun of it. Honestly, I love tarot because I think it's a beautiful art, is what it feels like to me. Recognize that the power of your soul is greater than you think. You have come a long way since you began this journey. That's your guide speaking through. They feel like you have come a long way. You have matured. There is a powerful force within you, and you have the ability to create wonderful changes in your own life and inspire. You guys are very inspirational with the 7th house. Inspire those around you to do the same. Be aware of new projects, opportunities, and fertile ideas that can grow into something larger than you may imagine. That's a hint, guys. So if you feel like things are kind of slow right now, that's a hint, a peek into the future of what's coming for you. Call on the fiery goddess Bridget to light the way ahead. Yeah. So if you are needing more of this activation, you can call on Bridget, the goddess Bridget, to aid you in this journey for sure. All right. Final card is Ma'at, truth. Bam. Mic drop. I like that we ended on that. Because Ma'at is actually very much connected to justice and balancing. She's about seeking and doing what's right. She don't play. Right? She don't play. Y'all are strong. Y'all are strong. Y'all are strong. Because you follow your truth. You seek the truth. You want to know the truth. And you want to recreate it and offer it. And this is what gravitates with this house 7 energy. People to you. Yes. Most definitely. Okay. So numbers, we have 2 3s. So the 3 to me is about your ability to move about in this world, because I think about Gemini and 3rd house energy, short journeys, but it's about movement. I feel like you guys are very courageous when it comes to movement and taking action towards the things that you need to do and create in this world. You have to be, I think, especially to have this entrepreneurial creative spirit around you, because entrepreneurs, they do things solo to some extent. Like you have to take risk. You have to live on the risky side of life to move forward, right? You have to create from your own vision. You have to be, to some degree, a visionary to operate in being a Midas in this world. We also have your 8, which to me is about building, creation, abundance. And we also have 11, which is about self-mastery. Right? Mastering the self and the desire is what you're here to create. And this is what you guys are doing beautifully. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the tarot. A lot of greens showing up here. Let's see, we got greens. I feel like it's a primary color. Some red tones coming through as well. So fire, earth energy. Clarifier for this pile, guides. Five of Pentacles. Clarifier. Okay. Six of Pentacles. That's funny. I just feel like they couldn't be more opposite, because it's like Five of Pentacles is like, okay, they're not seeing that they have the resources of the church behind them. And then Six of Pentacles is like, the church is here. I mean, it is 5 and 6, so it's sequential. Okay, so clarify the Five of Pentacles for me, guys. Oh, we got Five of Cups. Oh, look at that. Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles. That's about lack mentality and shifting beyond that. We have Six of Pentacles. Clarify the Six of Pentacles, guides. Ooh. We got Knight of Cups and the Four of Swords. Okay. Can I clarify the... I said Knight. King of Cups. Can I clarify the King of Cups, please? Oh, we have a 2 here, which is about balance, most definitely, for this pile. That's a lot. Okay. I think we're getting some insight into what's coming here. We got 10. Okay. Yeah, 10 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, balance, healing, moving on. Okay, I gotcha. Wow. Okay, so pile number 1. We're going to go ahead and close out your reading with this. So your guides are proud of you because you've learned, you guys were this. You guys were the Five of Pentacles before. And you guys were the Five of Cups before. I'm going to straight up, I'm going to say it. Y'all were feeling sorry for yourselves. Y'all are feeling sorry for yourselves, and you were feeling alone. And you were feeling abandoned. And this was a mindset that you adopted. This is something that you learned. This is what you were born into. It's just how life works. You somehow found the strength within you to shift things around. So to me, the Six of Pentacles, it's very interesting the way it popped up next to it. You know what's so interesting about the Six of Pentacles? It's like, okay, I feel like they said you shifted from this, I'm alone and I don't know what to do and I'm lost, to I'm the one. I feel like this is you. You're the one who you've learned how to balance out your energy to the point where you have so much to offer other people with the Six of Pentacles. And I say this because it's supported by the Four of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. So the Four of Swords is about, again, taking that time to meditate. You know, it's the rest after the war. So taking that time to meditate after you've gone through all of these challenging experiences, taking the time to look within and be like, okay, what do I need? What are my resources? And it's through this, you meditating and really thinking and processing. Again, I was talking about Moon and Mercury, and we have here Four of Swords. Using your intellect and your intuitive intellect to rewire yourself so that you could emotionally mature. Your guides are so proud of you because they feel like you've emotionally matured since, I don't know, since forever, since they've been with you. But you become like this King of Cups. It's like you fill up your cup. You take the time to invest. To me, the Six of Pentacles, invest in yourself and see what you need. And then we have here the Ace of Swords. This is about clarity. This is about clear thinking. You embrace clear thinking. So most definitely for this pile, trust your decision-making process. Trust your thoughts. You're like, to me, like you're right on target in terms of what you need to do. Where you need to go. Like everything, it's like you're very much divinely guided. You're very much in tune. You're very much on point when it comes to what you're thinking. Your emotions are very balanced and so healthy. And yeah, very much like the divine masculine. It has like that detachment, but it's a healthy detachment to the point where we're able to almost like dominate our emotion. We don't let our emotions rule us. You rule the emotions. That's what I'm getting from that. And then we have here the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. So this is about the healing that you've had to do. It's like you're willing to do the work. To me, that Two of Pentacles is like, okay, let's do the work. Let's do the work. Let's go. Like you're willing to do the shadow work and approach it in a very balanced way, which to me is about, you don't try to take on too much at once. You take it with ease. You ease into the experience. I feel like you've learned how to ease into your shadow work. You've learned how to just take it on and tackle it. That's why you've built up such a strong inner strength, because you're not trying to rush the process. You've learned a lot from, okay, this is how shadow work happens. We just have to process. We need to think. We need to pause and then move forward. All right, so I'm going to roll the Astro dice. Any more on, I don't know, what do you want to let me know about pile number 1, guides? Pluto in 4th house. Yep. In Virgo. Yep. Again, it's just coming through. They are so proud of you for the way that you, like, they think you're extremely smart, really intelligent. You make really good, healthy decisions. So like Pluto and Virgo in the 4th house. 4th house is, yes, it can be family, but I'm most definitely getting psychology from this, because it's the house of comforts. It's the house of your heart. You've done so much transformation around your psychology. You've rewired your mind to think differently. With that Moon and Mercury, I was picking that up. You rewired your mind. Look, okay, guys, I just realized this. I said Moon and Mercury. What rules Virgo? Mercury. What rules the 4th house? Moon. Bam. They are so proud of you because you use a beautiful combination of both, because we got swords and water here. Your intellect and your intelligence. Sorry, your intellect and your intuition to guide you. You're very powerful. Your mind is, I don't know. I'm running out of the words, but your mind is so evolved. You've evolved your intelligence. You're very emotionally intelligent is what it is. That's what it is. This pile extremely emotionally intelligent. Yeah, and they're so proud of you, because I feel like at some point, yeah, we all we come into this world, right? You have to learn. I feel like you had that more, maybe a rash, yes, maybe more of a victim mentality, a feeling like you're alone, a feeling like you can't do it, but you taught yourself how to do it. You figured it out, in spite of the limited resources around you. You made it work. And you're continuing to transform. And I feel like, because I was hearing, there's so much about inspiration, you being an inspiration, is because you're doing this work, you can offer this to other people, and you can be an inspiration for other people, for helping them to build their emotional intelligence as well. Okay. Yeah. And Pluto is about power and strength. This is your power and your strength, is your emotional intelligence. Pile number 1, I'm going to go ahead and end your reading here. I hope you guys enjoyed that. This is why your guides are proud of you. It's time to celebrate, okay? And I hope you have a beautiful day or evening. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. If you chose the red tiger's eye, this is your reading. So as usual, I will read your crystal and then your cards, and then we'll get clarifiers. Okay, so why are your guides so proud of you? Pile number 2. So the first thing that wants to come through is, you got knocked down, but you kept standing up, is the phrase I'm hearing. You got knocked down, you kept standing up. You got knocked down, you kept, like, I'm getting like boxing energy for this pile. I feel like you've taken blow after blow, and you just keep getting up. I feel like this pile is very strong. Yeah, very fiery, very strong spirit coming through. Very much Mars energy, like Martian energy. Fiery, tough, tough. What else am I getting? I'm getting a lot of Muhammad Ali. I'm not lying. I'm getting a lot of Muhammad Ali. Like, you can't touch me. That's the energy I'm getting. You can't touch me. You can't mess with me. You can't tell me anything different. I've been through a lot. I can handle it. I can take it. That's what I'm getting for this pile. I feel like this pile has such a potential, if you're not already creating this for yourself, for like creating success. The energy feels like very raw. I feel like you guys for this pile, um, it's like your passion, your drive, it's what's gonna bring you, the success in the world. Your guides really like that I guess your guides are probably the same as you, but they like that you have such a fiery spirit about you. Um, they love this. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I hope I'm saying that right. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I don't even know what that meant. He would Muhammad Ali, he used to say that all the time, right? What did that mean? Float like a butterfly, graceful, sting like a bee, fierce, graceful and fierce. Hmm. Yeah, this is a fierce pile for sure. Your heart source feels very strong. I feel like your guides are so proud. Like you have such a strong heart. Strong heart, strong fiery spirit showing through. Wow. Yeah. It's like you glow, you shine, you radiate because of all of the scars and all of the difficulties and the challenges they've made you it's like they made you shine the most. It's like you know how, athletes, sometimes they wear their scars with pride because it just makes them feel like, "I'm tough, like, I people can see what I've gone through and I get back up." So I'm getting a lot of, like, pride, but it's really beautiful pride, like, your guys really like this. Like, you have quite a bit of pride in the fact that you've stood back up, you've taken blows, and you've handled it. Because quite frankly, look, I'm a softie, and not a lot of people can handle this kind of energy. You know, some people, they get skittish, it scares them, but I feel like for this pile, it's like, "I'm not scared," is what I'm hearing. I'm not scared. Like, you run towards challenges. You walk towards it, you run towards it, you face it head on is what I'm getting for this pile. You're like, "Oh, it's gonna be hard? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it." Mm. There's something else here, I mean, it's definitely the energy of, like, the float like the butterfly and Muhammad Ali. It's a lot of I'm getting a lot of Muhammad Ali energy from this because he was a star. It's like people were so he was so magnetic because of to me, he had a strong heart source, strong fiery energy. It was very magnetic. But he was so pleasant too and kind. He had, like, such a underneath it, he was just so soft and so sweet. And I feel like he wasn't afraid to show people both. His vulnerability and his tough side, and his vulnerability actually made it appealing. Yeah. I feel like you work very strongly with your shadow energy, very much in tune with your shadow. I think you most definitely see it as beautiful. Okay, let's move forward. Yeah, there's something about you that just, it shines, it radiates. I don't know. I feel like life of the party energy is kind of coming through. Yeah, fiery energy. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. In addition, why are your guides so proud of you? Pile number 2. Observer, 49. You pay attention, and this is why you've been able to achieve the level of success that you have in terms of overcoming your obstacles. And this wolf is looking at the moon. So I feel like you pay attention to your emotions. You give value to your emotions. You don't ignore them. And I feel like for this pile also you're a dreamer. I feel like you want to dream. You want to seize the dream. You allow yourself to dream out loud. That's what I'm feeling. What else we got? Neptune. Look at that. The dream. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Dude, that's crazy. You know what? Muhammad Ali was a dreamer too, because he had like big aspirations to be the star. I don't, I don't really know all that much about him, but he manifested his dreams. Like he was always saying, "I'm gonna be number one. I'm gonna be number one. I'm gonna be the best." Like he was always saying it, and it was kind of cocky, but he was right. Right? He was right. So Neptune, dream and transcend. So your guides are so proud of you. I think not because you have beautiful dreams, you pay attention to your dreams and you actually move towards it. Because I'm getting a lot of like go energy from this. It's like, okay, let's go, let's do it. Let's make the impossible. Because there was something about Muhammad Ali too. It's like he made the impossible possible, right? You know how to make the impossible possible. You're willing to put the work in to do it. Yeah, with that 9, I'm definitely getting because I'm getting so much fire energy, Sagittarius energy is coming through. It's like they want to go explore, let's do it. Okay, so let's see what else. We got mother, nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life. Your guides are so proud of you because you most definitely, again, you pay attention to your emotions. For this pile, you pay attention to your emotions. You operate You don't run away from your vulnerability. You're very caring. Maybe some of you are mothers in this pile. They're most definitely saying they're proud of you. You're, because I was getting the tough energy. I feel like you're protective of your loved ones in a way that's very beautiful. Like you care for them, you want to give to them. Yeah, big heart. I feel like your guides are very proud of you because you have such a big heart to give. What else we have? Soul lesson truth, throat chakra. 17 soul lesson truth. Okay, I read that. Sorry. So soul lesson truth, throat chakra. This is all about following your truth, right? And we have here listen, we have observe, we have listen. You listen, you observe. I think you have really good just listening skills in general when it comes to people, when it comes to yourself and your own needs. Most definitely, I feel like this pile, you definitely listen to your own needs. And throat chakra is all about speaking your truth, living the truth. Speaking your truth, living the truth. I feel like you guys speak the truth because I was getting that Muhammad Ali, right? And I was talking about how he spoke it into existence. I feel like this pile, you don't say things lightly, you say them with intention. And this is why your guides are proud of you. Because to say things with intention is to live with intention. It starts with your words. We also have here, oh, this is new. I haven't seen this one. Memories of Atlantis. Spiritual acceleration, progress, technology. Whoa. The energy is that's very futuristic, huh? I almost want to say, because I was saying the success and I was picking up the energy. Like you have the potential to be successful. It's like really successful at something. Like impossible, like achieve impossible dreams is what I'm getting for this pile. Like you have the potential to achieve the impossible. Yeah, I already said that, and I'm just sounding like a broken record, but sometimes it helps me to repeat, okay? I'm not gonna lie. Spiritual acceleration, progress, technology. This is about very much a futuristic thinking energy. We're gonna read more up on that. Because I don't know anything about that. So let's just go ahead and delve into that quickly, and then we'll move forward. Okay. Legend has it that Atlantis was an advanced civilization that existed thousands of years ago in the center of the Atlantic Ocean. Its people were highly evolved and had many spiritual gifts. They were telepathic, extremely psychic, and known for their ability to combine the laws of science and spirituality to develop technology and create heaven on earth. Okay, so for this pile, most definitely gifted, in the sense that, again, it's like futuristic energy. Like so telepathic, extremely psychic, and known for their ability to combine the laws of science and spirituality to develop technology and create heaven on earth. That's very nice. Okay. So you guys have the ability to, again, make the impossible possible. And it's because of your intuitive abilities. Like, you're very in tune with your intuition in terms of like what you're able to create or things that are created. I feel like this puzzle is very creative, very mm, I don't know, just like you have very unique ideas and approach to things. You have like very unique dreams. And this is what you're here to bring about and create. Yeah, that's really okay. But somewhere along the way, many of them stopped respecting their gifts and spiritual connection. Oh, okay. Their disrespect for the earth and ocean, ouch, caused the great cataclysm and brought their civilization to an end. Okay. The Atlanteans who had continued to live with spiritual integrity had an awareness of what was to come and were able to achieve full ascension and move beyond the physical realm to that light. To that of light. They are now a congregation of evolved souls who, like angels and masters, work with those upon planet Earth who are following the ascension path in alignment with the devotion and love. If this card comes up for you and has a strong energy or seems familiar, it's a good chance that you are a former Atlantean who didn't honor your spiritual connection then and are being given an opportunity to avoid making the same mistakes now. Wow. Interesting. You're being transported through a gateway to connect with the ancient Atlantis. Know that by drawing this card today, you are receiving blessings from the Atlantean Council of Light, who are dedicated to the evolution of the soul. You are becoming aware of your gifts. This is an exciting time, but also a time when the energies of your ego can become loud and obnoxious. Oh, that's very specific. I feel like that definitely, because I was talking about Muhammad Ali. Interesting. But also a time when the energies of your ego can become loud and obnoxious. Okay. I don't think I was that, because, I was picking up all that fiery energy and I'm like, okay, well, we're getting like Neptune and like mother nurturing energy. What was I picking up? But I think this is the other aspect to it. It's like underneath the surface. Because what was I saying? Right? I was saying there's like two sides to him, right? There's that tough, fiery side, but then there's just softness to him. Even in his face, there's something very welcoming about him and charming and sweet. Um, yeah, know that this is a gateway is appearing to you to remind you to stay aligned with the highest good and rooted in the energies of devotion. And then there can be a great coming together of the human and spiritual, and you can live in a more evolved way. Okay, that felt a little bit more like a criticism than it did. So, to me, I think this pile, you have a lot of gifts, right? And in order for you to access those gifts, I think what your guides are proud of you is that you're willing to let go of your ego and move past, and maybe even move past this fiery energy to embrace this, right? This softer, nurturing, mystical, magical dreams. Letting go and shedding the ego to embrace this. What can we create? Creating a beautiful merging of the spiritual and the material together to live beautifully. Okay, so we also have here Spirit Fox. Look at that. Trust your talents in changing times. Yeah, so there we go. So this pal, you're very gifted, you're very talented. Your guides are very proud of you because you're recognizing this. You're taking the time to actually observe and acknowledge how important your dreams are. And I think with the throat chakra, you most definitely are learning how to live the truth of what you're here to do. We also have here Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. So I think your guides are really proud of you because you've been putting in the work to heal yourself. You're doing the research. You're wanting to understand, okay, how do I do better? How do I feel better? How do I release these emotions? How do I move forward in my life? This energy is most definitely like the practical healing, like herbal energy, really? Herbs, or just like physically taking care of your body, eating better, um, giving yourself physically on all earthly levels what you need to feel better in a tune with yourself. And I also get like that masculine energy. It's about being disciplined, disciplined when it comes to taking care of ourselves. Very important. We also have here this Shikna, sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. So I think this pile, because I was getting that fiery energy, I think you guys are quite expressive, or you have the ability to be quite expressive. Even with the throat chakra, this is about taking, it's like go do, like taking the action to create and live your truth. So I think those of you, why your guides are so proud of you is because you're actually taking time to express it, you know. I feel like this group is quite expressive. You express your talents, you share them, and they want you to do this because you got a lot. You get a lot of gifts, intuitive gifts, as well as talents to offer the world. And I will read up on that really quick because I have not yet. That was in a weird. Okay. The Shekinah, I think that's how you say it, is the twin flame of the Holy Spirit. Oh. It is a female aspect of the God particle or creation energy. She is more of an essence than a being, but has the ability to show herself in ways that we will understand. She is acknowledged in the sacred teachings of Judaism and also called the Sophia of Christ. In the Gnostic Gospels, she is a powerful female voice of the Spirit who is here to bring about equality and to help the world move on from the male only image of God. Huh. She reminds us that God is all loving and all accepting. Whenever she appears in a reading, she points out the change makers, the love creators, and the gift sharers of the world who are here. Okay, that definitely stands out to me. Change maker, love creator, gift sharer. And that takes me to the same energy of like what Muhammad Ali did for the world. He was a change maker in a sense. He was also a gift sharer. He shared his gift of boxing. And yeah. And it also takes me back to the phrase of float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, because butterflies are transformative, the representation of transformation and beauty, and I would say even gifted energy. And the bee to me is the sting like a bee is about making a statement. Who are you here to unite all hearts? Look at that. And I was talking about the heart. Who are here to unite all hearts around the world? And by the way, I'm going to say it again. I think that's what he did as well. Because he united people to support him in his mission. Don't feel the need to hold back or dampen your spirit. This is a time to celebrate. There is a feeling of dance and joy around you at this time as you fully recognize your splendor. You are a sacred being who defies gravity every day just by being alive and brings a sense of balance and equality to the world. That's a fiery message. You are a sacred being who defies gravity every day just by being alive. You bring a sense of balance and equality to the world. Okay, unleash your spirit. So we also have here, there it is. There's the fiery energy. Wise leadership, Epona. There it is. I was looking for that. And we have Mama Kocha Water, 33. Ascendant Master number. That's also the leadership. Okay, so a lot of nurturing energy showing up for you guys in this reading. Your guys are so proud of you because of your you most definitely observe your emotions, you pay attention to your emotions, you take the time to respect them and honor them in the sense of like what are your needs and what needs need to be met. You listen to your intuition, you listen to your dreams. They find this really beautiful about you. The mother to me is also a leader, right? She's the feminine version of the leader in the family. So most definitely they respect your guides are so proud of your leadership skills and capabilities and your ability to unite those who need your guidance. Because I'm getting that, you know, again, Muhammad Ali. Okay. So numbers 33, Ascendant Master number. This is about being the teacher. This is about connections to higher guidance in terms of what people need. You guys have so much energies for this pile. It's like your guys are so proud of you because you guys are very versatile. Very, very versatile. You're talented, you're intuitive, but you also take action and you know how to guide people. wherever they need to be guided. So 4 is about being grounded, 1 is about the self, 5 is about change. I think with that mother energy, oh, you have a 4 here too. Yeah, you guys definitely have this ability to just stay very rooted and grounded in who you are. 3 and 3 makes for 6, which is about the heart, harmony, following the heart. What else do we have? 17. And we have another 1. So 1 is about, to me, this group, this pile, you trust yourself. You know how to trust yourself. You've learned how to trust yourself and trust your instincts. And 7 is about that connection to divinity, the divine, about what, the downloads that you get in terms of what you need to do. You guys are very proud of all the progress that you've made in this lifetime. I feel like you've done a really beautiful job. And I feel like it comes through the way you live your life is what I'm getting. It's like the way you operate. When you follow your dreams, you're emotionally intelligent, you make smart decisions. When you're leading your company, you're leading your family, you're leading the people who are around you. This is where it comes through. When you're sharing your gifts, it comes through. When you're speaking your truth, it comes through. So guys, why are you proud? Pile number 2. Ooh, I got King of Pentacles right away. And we got Ace of Swords. Lovely. Two Cups, 3 of Swords. Can I get a clarifier for the King of... Okay. That came out. Oh, wow. Can I get a clarifier for the King... Okay, never mind. Maybe that's just what wants to come out. Okay, so... Oops, sorry. Okay, so for this pile, most definitely... so I was getting those blows, those disappointments in life. To me, with this 3 of Swords showing up next to the 2 of Cups, you've been hurt. You've been hurt. You've experienced like heartbreak in your life and disappointment from connections, from experiences that have just let you down. But you decided to get back up. You decided to love again. And I feel like because you have a very giving nature with this like mother energy, you have a very giving, generous nature about you. You stayed true to that. You stayed true to loving yourself and wanting to offer the world love. And this is why your guides are so proud of you, is all of this healing you've done in your connections, your relationships. And this is why you're going to magnetize to you really beautiful, healthy, abundant, loving partnerships. For the Ace of Swords, most definitely your guides are proud of how you have gotten through the murkiness. To me, the observation energy definitely gives me like Virgo energy. At times. Oh, I forgot to say the number 9. 9. To me, that's like the Sagittarius energy about exploring and wanting to gain the knowledge on how to live better and just, yeah. I feel like you've found ways to step out of your comfort zone and gain more knowledge on what you're here to do. So yeah, so 1 is about finding the clarity in life. It's like you've learned to think clearer, be smarter. You've also learned how to create new beginnings for yourself in spite of difficult circumstances. With this King of Pentacles, they're acknowledging that you've learned how to ground yourself and own your power, own your truth, but more importantly, become a stable force in your life, and become more disciplined with what you need to do to operate. King of Pentacles is also a leader. So they're acknowledging that you've embraced your inner leader, your inner power to lead yourself as well as those who are around you. Because I'm getting with that mother energy, I feel like people do gravitate towards you in terms of needing guidance, and love, and just a supporting word. And that wise leadership too. People most definitely gravitate towards you. So with the Ace of Wands, this is about, again, creating new beginnings, learning how to revitalize. I was getting that fiery energy. I was like, where's the fire in this reading? But there it is. There's the fire, and there's the fire again. So this is about I think this is what you pursue your dreams with. It's like fire. It's like, let's go. Even the wise leadership, I think, could be kind of like Leo energy, could be in connection with that falling that fire that to like take action and do. You've used this fire to guide you and show you the way with that 3 of Wands in terms of following your dreams. Your guides are really proud that you put in the time to follow your dreams because this is what you're here to do, and they want you to know this. You're here to dream, be a dreamer, and pursue it and succeed at it. And they're really proud of you for taking the necessary steps and inner shifts that you've needed to take to move in that direction. All right, clarifiers for pile number 2. What else do you want to tell me about pile number 2, guides? We got here Venus in Virgo in the 9th house. There's some fire. So again, I was talking about Sagittarius and we got the 9th house, so that's awesome. So Venus in Virgo. Venus in Virgo, that's an interesting energy. Well, because, Venus likes to be in Pisces. Venus in Virgo is more meticulous. So I feel like they're acknowledging you may actually be quite earthly or have an earth sign. I mean, we're getting a lot of water here. You may have a lot of water in your chart as well. Water or earth or fire, because I picked up fire. So to me, this is about, I don't know, Venus is very pleasant. It's very much about the pleasures of life and beauty. It's very graceful energy, and it's in the meticulous Virgo energy. It's also Virgo's about healing, health. Yeah. What else can I say? I feel like whatever goes into the 6th house, it expands. I'm getting a sense that it's about you doing the work, is what I want to call it. I feel like for this pile, your guides want to acknowledge that you like Virgo energy, you've done the work to heal and to open yourself to healing information, into guidance about what you need to do. Like with that Venus there, it's like you love it. You've learned to love it. You've learned to appreciate the importance of inner work, is what I'm getting. To me, like Virgo is very much like the self-help book. I always get like self-help energy because it's about like details and reading. So I feel like this pile, it's like you've gone in to study and understand like, how can I expand my consciousness? How can I heal? Really, I feel like you've just gone out and you've done the research. You've stepped out of your comfort zone. You've tried to challenge yourself to understand, how can I operate? Venus is very much that beautiful Venusian energy of enjoying life in the 9th house. To me, that's about, it's a very expansive house. It's about opening up your mind for sure. I feel like you've had to open up your mind to seeing things differently, the possibilities of what you can create. Yeah. I want to say, do one more. What else do you want to tell me about pile number 2, guys? Oh, what did that land on? It landed on the 9th house again. Okay. We have Cancer, Sun and Cancer in the 9th. Yeah. Most definitely this people in this pile. We got a lot of nurturers here. So Sun and Cancer. Sun and Cancers. Okay, it's like exactly what I said earlier about you give a lot of time, attention, energy, you invest into your emotions. What makes you feel good and what's important to you. You follow your heart. I feel like the 9th house can also be quite a passionate house because you're wanting to learn. It's a lot about knowledge. I feel like this pile has done a lot of work to educate themselves, both intuitively, educate yourself just from learning from experience in life and gaining more wisdom, as well as learning from books and information. And I feel like that is what they want to acknowledge. Sun in Cancer, I feel like you've learned how to follow your heart. You've learned how to trust your intuition in guiding you in this beautiful journey called life. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end your reading here, pile number 2. I hope you guys enjoyed that and have a beautiful day or evening. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. If you chose the fluorite, this is your reading. So, as usual, I will read your crystal and then your cards, and then we'll pull clarifiers. So, today we are finding out why are your guides so proud of you? Okay, so let's go ahead and look into the crystal and see what we see. So, the first thing it wants to come through, I think your guides are most definitely proud of you because you've learned to embrace a much more peaceful mindset when it comes to the way you operate. Yeah. Like, the sensation I'm getting from this crystal is it just feels like wind flowing through on a winter day, and it's just quiet. Yeah, the energy feels very ethereal, very peaceful. I feel like your guides are very proud of you for making really smart, healthy decisions in your life to do better and wanted to do better in spite of your circumstances, in spite of what you may have seen growing up. Yeah, I'm kind of getting an archetype coming through. Let me see. Feminine energy, quite graceful. Her face just looks very relaxed. Her features, everything just looks really relaxed and patient. I feel like your guys are really proud of you for being patient to put in the work to get through situations that, you know, instead of wanting to rush out of it, I think patiently taking your time to do your inner work and really think clearly about what you need. Yeah, the energy just feels so graceful, so slow and easy. I feel like this pile, I don't know, the energy is very different from the other piles in the sense that, I don't know, it almost feels like you guys have like an otherworldly energy about you. It's like whereas someone, you know how like a baby would hit its head, and if a baby hits its head, it would start crying. It's like I'm seeing a baby, it hit its head, but it's not crying. It's just um letting the pain fade away. It's not crying. It's not and it's not because it's holding it in. It's just not crying because it knows what happened, but it's like, "Okay, well, I got hurt. That's fine." I don't know. There's just definitely a strong intellect, a strong, mature energy coming through. So I feel like this pile, your guides are really proud of you because of your maturity and your maturing, how you've chosen to be the bigger person in certain situations. Okay. So I tend to spend a lot of time sometimes on the crystal readings. Yeah, very peaceful energy coming through. Let's go ahead and see, in addition, why your guides are so proud of you. We have your Treasure Island, number 9. Mm. That might be also be connected to the peaceful energy there. So Treasure Island, this is about, we have hearts and we have stars. This is about finding, like, again, it's like that peaceful energy. It's like this turtle is in the middle of the ocean. Even turtles, I think they're very peaceful creatures because they're slow. Um, they move about slowly, and there's something very peaceful and magical about that. But I feel like this pile, you've learned how to tap into your inner source. And I feel like your inner source is a really beautiful, quiet place, like the vast ocean. Like if you were to just sit in the ocean, you would hear nothing, it would just be silent. I feel like you've learned how to like quiet your anxieties and energies and get very clear, and it's through this clarity that you've been able to tap into your inner resources so beautifully that it just kind of overflows around you. There's a beautiful overflow of like love. Your emotions just flow quite beautifully. Your emotions, your energy. There's no like this is just everything. This treasure island is just everything. Because I feel like the star energy is representative of allowing yourself to shine, not shying away. And we have coins as well. That's about abundance too. So there's this really nice flow that you've created with your life that your guides want to acknowledge, like abundance, love, um, confidence. Yeah, definitely getting Nine of Pentacles energy and Nine of Cups energy for that. Well, I'm mostly getting Nine of Pentacles, but I think Nine of Cups is most definitely this pile has big potentiality for creating that for themselves. Okay, so next card we have here is Libra. There we go. So that's the intellect, that's the balance. So for this pile, your guides are so proud of you because you've learned how to create so much harmony in your life and balance and ease, in spite of stressful situations. Libra is the masculine sign. It's most definitely a go-getter in a sense. Like I didn't used to think Libra was masculine, but it is a masculine sign. And they're about being dynamic. It's a cardinal sign about taking action, but they also are quite intelligent. And I was actually looking up something about Libra the other day, and they were talking about how Libra is right in between two feminine signs, Virgo and Scorpio, and that's why Libra has such a high regard for femininity. It's not because it's a feminine sign itself, but it's because it's surrounded by feminine energy. So for this pile, you have a really nice balance of your masculine and feminine energy. Yeah, because I was getting that from this card too. It's like, okay, we're confident. To me, confidence is most definitely, it comes from that, like that masculine source, but that femininity is the creativity, the nourishment, the heart energy that comes through. And then abundance to me, that's about making, creating, doing. That's most definitely masculine energy too. So very beautiful balance of masculine and feminine energy. I feel like this group takes accountability is what I'm getting. Like you guys take accountability for your stuff, what you need to do, what you need to take care of. You're very responsible. Yeah, getting that. You also have your guide. Represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. Shadow attribute is places financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. So guide to me, it's like you're a guide for other people. You have the ability to guide other people because I think you follow your inner guidance quite powerfully with that treasure island. And I think your guides are just proud of you because you listen to them. Like, let's just say it straight up. You listen to your guides. They're proud of you because you listen. You listen. We also have here the gift of command, throat chakra, number 19. So that's like leadership coming through. Again, Libra is actually a leadership sign because it's the opposite of Aries. You think about Leo is a leader, natural leader, so is Aquarius. It's just they lead differently. Aries is also, yeah, I just said that. So Aries is a leader, Libra is a leader, but they lead in a way that's like slightly different. I feel like you lead quite unintentionally. It's like you go your own route and then people want to follow you. Because I feel like Libras, they're leaders, but they're not trying to be like, look at me leaders. It's more like, I just want to be here and operate and help and do my thing. And then people just naturally gravitate towards their guidance because they're created for it quite naturally. It's interesting the way that works. Yeah, the gift of command. So this is one of your gifts. The gift of command, throat chakra. I feel like this is a combination of things. It's like you have the ability to manifest quite effortlessly if you so desire it through your throat chakra. Throat chakra is about speaking your truth, living your truth. So using your voice is very important. Writing down what you want is good, but speaking out loud is much more powerful because the vibration of it moving through your body is what creates that magnetic energy around you. So most definitely take the time to speak your desires out loud. But I would think with this Libra energy, you might already know that you can do this. There's something about your communicative abilities that are quite powerful in terms of helping you to manifest what you want. Yes. Gift of command. I feel like the gift of command to me is also about just self-control, self-discipline in terms of how you operate. I'm getting a lot of self-discipline for this pile. Yeah, we have another 9 here. Again. Fantastic. And again, like I'm getting 9 in pentacles in 1. 1 is about the self. So you know what you need to do to create the pentacles in your life and to create that independent, Libra is also quite independent life for yourself. We also have here crystal skull wisdom, clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. Okay. That's so interesting because I was talking about this with another pile, but I'll talk about it with this one too. So, yeah, clarity, fluorite. Clarity is your gift. Um, so I was talking about with Libra Nakshatra, actually. Sorry, not Nakshatra. With the Libra zodiac sign, there's a Vedic Nakshatra in the sign of Libra called Chitra. Chitra is all about clarity. So a lot of artists have this placement, but the reason why they create things so intricately beautifully is because they see things quite clearly. One of my favorite realism artists, he paints so detailed, has a lot of this energy in his chart, like the Chitra energy in his chart. So for this pile, your guides are so proud of you because you think clearly. So trust your thinking, trust your thoughts, trust your guidance. You're very much self-guided in a way that's very powerful. And with all this purple energy showing up here in your reading, without question, you have a strong connection to divinity. And actually, what I was listening to the other day, a video on Libra, they were talking about how Libra's ascendants are very, very spiritual because their sixth house is ruled by Jupiter. And sixth house is about like duty and what you're here to do and create and make. And it's ruled by a very spiritual planet and sign. And so Libras, and especially with them having Cancer, Libra ascendants having Cancer in their 10th house, they go on a strong path of like wanting to choose a spiritual path to find themselves. And they have to do something that's aligned with their heart in order for them to be satiated emotionally and content in life. So there you go, a message for y'all. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the crystal skull wisdom. I think I've read about it before to myself, but let's go ahead and read it out loud to you so we can get some additional guidance. Okay, I'm trying to look at the battery because I know it's going to run out at some point. Crystal skulls are said to have been healing tools and wisdom keepers. So by the way, did I say clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy? That's very powerful. I feel like this is a very high vibe group because you know how I was talking about how the child hit his head on he hit his head, but he wasn't crying. It's because like he was highly intelligent or he knew better. Like he knew he didn't have to cry. Is what it's like, yeah, strong intelligence for this pile. Okay, so let's go ahead and read into this. Wisdom keepers in the ancient civilizations of Atlantis, Lemuria. Crystal skulls are said to have been healing tools and wisdom keepers in the ancient civilizations of Atlantis and Lemuria. That's interesting. I was just talking about Atlantis to the other pile. Quartz crystal is known for its capacity to amplify energy and store information. When a crystal is carved into a particular shape, it can bring healing and clarity to what it represents and uncover memories that could be essential to revealing truth. Therefore, crystal skulls are wonderful healing tools that bring clarity to the mind and healing to the headspace. So a lot about the strength of your headspace and clarity in your mind being very powerful for this group. This card oh, that's so interesting. And I was talking about how the kid hit his head. Wow. Interesting. This card transports us to an energetic space representing the crystal skull consciousness. It delivers high vibrational frequencies into our energy so that we can experience clear mindedness. If you have ever felt called to crystal skulls or have an interest in them, there is a possibility that you have connected with them in a previous incarnation. They are gateways to clarity and potential. Yeah. And I always say about Chitra is a really good potential nakshatra too, because they're very gifted. Because they're meant to shine, be star-like, stars, shine bright. All aspects of your life are becoming clear at this time. Expect to become aware of what you need to step away from to have more focused path. You may have felt indecisive, but now you are downloading direct guidance from the heart of source so that you can live and express yourself in a more authentic way. Know that the downloads often appear as your own inner guidance, encouraging you to move forward. The key is to recognize the calmness. Yeah, calm energy. I was getting a lot of calm energy. They bring. This is the time of clarity and connection. Crystal Skull downloads are here to bring clarification to what you have been receiving within in order for the next phase of your journey to unfold. You must follow the information you have received. You know what you need to do to heal and grow. If you have been asking for a sign that the healing work you have been doing has been successful, trust that this card is the message you have been waiting for. So it already said it. You know what to do. This pile, you know what to do. You know what to do. You're just doing this reading for fun, but you already know what to do. Okay, so let's go ahead and move forward. We got here crown chakra upgrade, divine connection, holy experiences, miraculous energy. All right. Yeah, strong mind for this pile. Your mind is like a superpower. So your guys are very proud of you because I think this is like what you've learned to work with and work through is your intelligence, your intellect, your mind, the downloads that you get to raise your vibration. I'm getting a lot of high vibration for this group. I feel like things kind of flow into your life quite naturally. Yeah. Divine connection, holy experiences, miraculous energy. Yeah, powerful. We also have here dream and journey. Beautiful. So your guys are very proud of you because you have been on this journey to creating more. I feel like with this treasure island, you're most definitely on a journey, and that Nine of Pentacles in my head showing up is you're most definitely on a journey to going on a path that you really love. So I was saying before the battery died that your guys are proud of you because of just in general, I feel like they're proud of the pathway you've chosen and the way that things have unfolded have been very beautiful. And you're really on a journey to following your dreams. And this is what they want for you. You're being guided on this. They want you to keep going in that route. On that route. Am I making sense? Okay, so your guides are also proud of you because of your devotion, Krishna devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. So again, about the guidance coming through and trusting spiritual guidance. So your guys want to acknowledge your commitment has been recognized. Your commitment has been recognized. I feel like this pile, you've been very disciplined and patient and mature in your movement into creating a better life for yourself. And your guides they want to acknowledge you for this devotion and trusting your spiritual guidance. I feel like that was kind of who I was seeing in my vision, kind of. Long, dark hair, fair-skinned woman. Okay, so, that might be it too, because she has red hair. Danu Assurance, number 10. Yeah, I feel like this pile, you have just been on a really beautiful path in terms of, like, you've been responsible. You've been taking care of yourself. You've been doing the work. You've been thinking clearly. I definitely get, with all this blue energy and purple energy, a lot of patience. Like you've been taking the time to put in the work. I feel like this group, you're not impulsive when it comes to how you operate, and your guides really love this. They don't want you to be like super impulsive about, moving and taking action. Libra is a cardinal sign. Don't get me wrong. They are most definitely action takers. But I feel like you really think through things. You really process things and you really decide, is this right for me? And you weigh things. And when you decide, you go. Like you follow a straight path to your desire. You're not, for this pile, even though I feel like people think Libra is indecisive, they are not indecisive. They're the opposite of Aries on the spectrum. They're just as decisive as Aries. So, yeah, you guys are very decisive. Like you choose your path very intentionally. You live it very intentionally. You decide, okay, this is what I'm going to do. You go do the work and you do it. And what's interesting is she's holding this blade of grass, and it's making me think of Swati, which is also in Libra. And Swati is about balance. It's about the single blade of grass, where, being very independent and going your own route. And we got here the number 10, which breaks down to 1. So I feel like this group, you're very independent in terms of making your own choices and decisions and being smart about it. Okay, so let's go ahead and see with the tarot. What is the tarot going to tell us? Yeah, so a lot of clues popping in. Your mind, your intellect is very powerful. Your crown chakra, your throat chakra is here in terms of showing you the way for this pile. Okay, so guys, let me know, which by the way, 1 and 9 also adds up to 10. Yeah. I feel like you know how to create really good cycles in your life. You end things if they don't serve you, and you just choose to do the right thing. Guys, let me know more about this reading, about pile number 3. What do you want to tell me about pile number 3? What else do you want to tell me about pile number 3? The World, 3 of Pentacles. Let's get clarifiers for each of these. So we have the 10 showing up, so that's about ending cycles. 3 of Pentacles could be with people, connections that don't serve you. Let's see what they're trying to tell us here. I feel like I'm getting a lot of independence and fulfillment from this pile in terms of what you're here to create. That's what I'm getting from that. 3 of Pentacles is like just the ability to work. It could also be a leadership card too, because this one guy is telling them what to do. So it's about your ability to be a leader and tell people and show and let them know, okay, this is what I want to do. It's very much decisive energy. We got 2 Pentacles popped out. What else you wanted to tell me? Okay. Clarify for the World card, please. Clarify for the World. We got here the Death card. Okay, so it's about endings, most definitely, and transformation. Okay, clarifier for the 3 of Pentacles, please. Yeah, the message of balance is coming through again with the 2 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Oh, okay, Pentacles and Pentacles. Okay, so it's about putting in the work. Pentacles is about putting in the work. What do I need to do? What do I need to do to get the outcome that I desire? Yeah. So yeah, Page of Pentacles is about starting and initiating, taking that moment to initiate. I feel like for some of you in this pile, you have most definitely taken the time to invest in understanding what doesn't serve you, ending unhealthy cycles that need to end. And then moving forward towards creating a life for yourself. This feels like very stable energy to me. I feel like you're here to create a lot of stability in your life, and you're not here for the hoopla of the drama of it all. It's like, hey, we leave that behind. We move towards stability and creating a lot of progress in our life. All right, clarifier for this tarot reading, guys. 11th house, Capricorn, and Pluto. Yep. Beautiful. So, again, this pile, you have the ability to, Capricorn is putting in the work. I feel like I've said it many times for this pile. Where did I say it? Was it for this card? I don't know. It came out. Yeah, I feel like this pile is very responsible. So the Pluto and Capricorn is very mature. Pluto is about that transformation. We have here the Death card. So this is about doing the transformation towards yourself to become the leader that you've always desired to be. Most definitely, Pluto is about power. And Capricorn is about success and abundance. You've learned how to gain power in terms of, okay, how do I ground myself in this world? How do I be in this world? How am I responsible? How do I make better responsible decisions for myself? The 11th house is about, it could be a combination of things. It's about the pleasures of life. It's about obtaining success. It's also about networking and connecting with people. We have people showing up here. So your ability to mature in terms of Building and creating with people, creating with a network is very important. Like, I think your guides are just really proud in terms of your relationships and how you operate. I feel like you've chosen to be the mature one. Yeah, because the maturity came through when I was doing the crystal reading. Yeah, your maturity in relationships and connections has paid off, and you to they want to acknowledge you for this. You've done a lot of transformation in this area when it comes to connections and maturing. Okay. What else do you want to tell me about pile number 3 guides? We got Mercury, Leo in the 8th house. Oh, very cool. So Mercury, Leo is very expressive. It's in the 8th house of hidden. So thinking clearly what's coming through, and you're reading a lot. Mercury and Leo thinks from the heart. They think from the heart. They talk from the heart. It's in the 8th house of kind of being hidden. What would that mean? Oh, transformation. Gotcha. Okay. So again, another thing they want to acknowledge, another transformation they want to acknowledge is your ability to open your mind. I feel like Leos can be quite open, expansive in terms of what they want to do. Leadership, expanding your mind in terms of thinking more like a leader. Transforming, yeah, a lot of maturing for this pile. So thinking like a leader, speaking like a leader. What else? Operating from your heart. And yes. Okay. I think that's it. So we're going to go ahead and end your reading here, pile number 3. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if it resonated or not. Your guides are so proud of you because of your maturity and your growth. You've learned how to create the treasure island within yourself. I feel like this pile is very independent. You've learned how to be more independent in the way that you operate. You've learned how to end and walk away from things that don't serve you and mature, and instead create these new beginnings where there's a lot of stability that wants to come into your life. Yeah. And you're following your guidance. You're following your guides. This is why these unhealthy cycles were able to end, so you can move towards something that is beautiful. And your mind and your intellect is very, very important in terms of you creating this growth for yourself. All right. I hope you guys let me know if it resonates, and have a beautiful day or evening. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. If you chose the Howlite, then this is your reading. So I'll read your crystal and then your cards, and then we'll get clarifiers. So why are your guides so proud of you? We are going to get nosy and look into this today. So the first thing that wants to come through is purity or purification. I think your guides are really proud of you for purifying yourself, because I was actually, one of the first thing I was seeing was like a fetus, which sounds weird, but you think of a fetus, it's in the womb, and like before it comes out and it develops into a baby, it's a fetus. And it's like this pure essence of life creating and growing. So I feel like this is how your guides see you, is like this like pure essence of life that's here to grow. And I don't know, they see you in a very pure light. Hmm. There's something about fetuses as well. There's something mystical about a fetus as well. It's like, I mean, I don't know. Have you ever looked, okay, if you like look at movies, right, and they show you the fetus, there's something almost otherworldly like it. Like it looks like an alien to some degree, right? Before it's like a baby, but it looks more mystical and creature-like when it's a fetus versus when it's, of like a full developed, I don't know, 5 to 6 or 7-month-old baby. In that stage, it feels quite, um, it's just very pure. Like every time we see alien movies, it's always like they're very, like they know nothing, like they're very like pure naive. They know nothing, but somehow they don't need to know anything. It's like they're very intuitive, intelligent in how they operate. That's how they always come through in movies. It's like they don't understand how our planet works, but somehow they're still superior to us. Huh. So I feel like perhaps this pile, you have a strong, I don't know, maybe you've you've been on different planet connections to you. Maybe your guides almost see you as more like them than like human. I don't, this is getting weird. This is getting interesting to say the least. Yeah, a lot of purity coming through though. But it's like they trust you to operate. Like they're not like a fearful parent or overprotective helicopter parent where they're like hovering over you. They're like they want you to go and live. And they trust you. They feel like you're quite strong cuz the way you operate it's not necessarily in they like the way that you operate cuz you operate sort of behind the scenes or in silence or with a quiet energy to you. And it's like you somehow you just follow this like natural guidance. Like, I don't know, I'm just like seeing the you just know where to go. And I feel like to some degree they don't really feel like they need to help you too much. They're just, kind of bumping you here and there in the right direction. It's very much that feeling of I guess when you're guiding a baby, right? The baby's just going and moving around, but you're like, "Oh no, no." You provide what do they call it? The bumpers? The side bumpers to like keep the baby in the lane or something. Okay, I don't know. But that's how I feel like your guides operate for you. They see you as this pure essence. Um and they have like endless love for you. And yeah. But there's like a respect here too. They want you to like just go and do your own thing and they want to see you move in the world, but every once in a while it's like when you need a little push, they're there. Okay, so let's go ahead and move forward because I can literally spend forever. Okay, so we have the first card is breathe. Wow. So your first card is breathe. Your guides are so like this is the pure energy right here. Look at this. This woman is representing the lotus in the mud because she's like a lotus flower in front of her and around her. And lotus flower is about purity. Look at that. Purity coming straight through. This is how your guides see you as this pure, beautiful essence, this radiant essence. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. It kind of makes me want to, I don't know, it makes my heart sing. Um, yeah, okay. I think that's all I want to say about that card. You just go with the flow. You're like, I don't know, you're doing great. They just trust you're doing great. Okay, we also have here Mercury. Think, learn, network, and communicate. So they respect your intellect, how you think, how you operate, how you communicate, how you move about in this world. Yeah. They respect your mind. I think your mind is I think they feel like your mind is of a very pure essence as well. And you do what you need to do to clear it so you can think clearly. Yeah, every single one of these piles, actually. It's been so interesting how the thoughts and intellect have been very important in terms of why the guides are proud of you. And I think it's because you've just chosen the spiritual path, right? When you could have chosen, right? You choose to purify your mind. We have here addict, helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. Shadow attributes compromises integrity and honesty, allows an addictive pattern to have authority over your inner spirit. Addict. Your guides want to acknowledge you for creating very healthy habits in your life. because anything can be an addiction. It could be sugar. It could be indulgence, laziness. It could be um, not sleeping. I feel like this pile, your guides just want to acknowledge you because, we get the red here, and I think about base chakra. They want to acknowledge that you take the time to take care of yourself, and that's so important. It's so important. You've learned how to, if you've had addictive patterns before, you've learned how to break free of them. You've learned how to move past them, transcend them. You've learned how to push against them and say, no, I'm going to do better for myself. We also have here the gift of gratitude, heart chakra. Your guides want to acknowledge how you have developed such a beautiful amount of gratitude for life. Like both of these women look the same. They look exactly the same. They have such a pure essence. You know what's interesting? This one has a lotus flower that's representative of purity, and this one has plumerias surrounding her, which is representative of purity. And both of these women have like little to almost no makeup on their face. It's just like fresh. So again, it's this purification. Like your guides are so proud of you for the purification. Your guides are so proud of you for continuing to purify, like, because here's the thing about purification. We have to do it all the time. It never ends because, one of the challenging things about being human and being our body is toxins everywhere, in everything. And even though I don't like this word all that much, toxicity everywhere, everywhere, with this attic energy. You choose to purify. You choose to go the healthy route, the right route, the good route. You follow your heart. You've created a beautiful energy of gratitude around you where you're just grateful for the smallest and the simplest things. Your guides are proud of you because you embrace the I am presence. Light body activation, accessing the divine within. Accessing the divine within. Yeah. So for this group, like her eyes are closed, her eyes are closed. You trust yourself. You look inwardly for guidance. You're not looking to the world for guidance. You embrace this I am presence, a strong sense of source and connection to source and letting it emanate from you. Oracle, wait for important information. Her eyes are closed too. So for this pile, most definitely you know how to do the work to wait for important information. You listen quietly for guidance. Again, just confirming that you listen for the inner guidance. We also have here Radha, soul flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. You know what? Radha, because this reminds me of Radha is actually reflective of Vishaka, which is in Vedic astrology. Vishaka. It's a very spiritual nakshatra because their Vishaka is like kind of like in the middle. It's in Libra, and Libra is in between like all the signs. And Vishaka is about connecting the material to the spiritual. I just think it's interesting because Radha actually has a connection to the lotus flower, which is symbolic of Anuradha. So before Anuradha comes Radha. Radha is in Libra. Anuradha is in Scorpio. Digging into the deepest depths to be purified. So I feel like for this group, this pile, you have seen darkness. You've had to dig into the deepest depths to purify yourself, and you've chosen to do it. Even being surrounded by chaos, you've chosen to go the route of healing and love. And devotion, by the way. Devotion. Yeah, Radha, Vishaka. This actually reminds me of Vishaka energy. And we have lotus flowers again. Is that a lotus flower? You know what? I might be wrong. It looks like one, but I'm not sure. I'm going to read up on this. Radha Well, Vishaka is connected to being a divine consort. But let's go ahead and read up on it to see what the book says so we can get educated here. I'm just such in a place right now where I'm just excited to learn more because you guys, I mean, I've been obsessed with astrology, well, I maybe later than some people since I was 18, but I just couldn't, I don't know. I stopped getting into it because I'm like, how am I supposed to practically bring this into my life? But you realize it's actually the most important thing is understanding our spiritual essence because this is how we learn to operate materially. And I'm like, now I don't feel bad for obsessing and like reading books and buying books and studying astrology and studying tarot and all these things. Because, yeah, I am one of those people, just like everyone else, come from a family who's like, what are you doing? But my family is coming to the point where it's like, okay, you are who you are. We love you anyways. Okay, so I don't know, I wanted to share that. Maybe that's where you guys feel like too. I'm looking at the wrong book. I'm so sorry. I was looking at the wrong book. I was like, where is it? I'm going in alphabetical order. The Hindu goddess Radha is the divine feminine counterpart and twin flame of Krishna. There we go. She is considered to represent Shakti. So, by the way, Shakti, again, Vishaka, Shakti, the divine feminine and creative spirit of the universal life force. Without the female, the male cannot be created, and for this reason, Shakti is a powerful force that is honored and cherished. Radha is completely devoted to her partner. So I was talking about the consort. So there might be something about relationships coming through for this pile. We'll keep reading into it. Powerful force that is honored and cherished. Radha is completely devoted to her partner and illustrates the age-old adage behind every powerful man is a powerful woman. She is dedicated to supporting all those who seek relationship, harmony, and healing. At one point, she learned that it was what it was like to be separated from Krishna, and so she can also bring great healing to those who are suffering the loss of a partner or a separation. Loving union, connection, and relationship harmony are the key at this time. It's important to remember through the relationships, though that relationships won't make you whole. Only your own love can do that. You now have opportunities to find lost parts of yourself, maybe sensual aspects or capacity to cherish yourself. The relationship around you will then begin to reflect the love you have for yourself, increased romance, love, and opportunities to express divine harmony through love are all becoming apparent in your life. You deserve divine love, and Radha, with her Shakti presence, is here to awaken this loving connection within you now. Okay, we're going to go back to that because I think there's more to that. We have here Merry Miracles. Beautiful. Yeah, like, okay, strong, pure, beautiful, pure essence. Your guides for this pile, they're so proud of you because you've created such a pure, you surrounded yourself with this like pure, well-intentioned, beautiful energy. Like this pile was very different from all the other readings. Yeah, very, very different. Strong, feminine, loving, trusting, pure energy coming through here. Okay, so let's go ahead and I want to pull clarifiers on this Radha energy. It stood out to me because it's a little bit different from all of the other cards. I think Mercury can be symbolic of connections. But let me go ahead and see. Tell me more about this Radha energy, guides. Oh, look at that. And we got third house. Jupiter in the third in Cancer. So Jupiter in the third in Cancer. Jupiter is actually exalted in Cancer because it can reach its fullest expression in this sign. Expansive love, divine love, blessings, feeling blessed. Vishaka actually is ruled by Jupiter. Yeah, Vishaka is ruled by Jupiter. So that's why it's a very intelligent nakshatra, because they seek knowledge and spirituality on a high level. And I think that's what's coming through here. Spirituality on a high level in connections with the third house there. So I think for this pile, I feel like you're meant for very divine, loving connections. I think that's a very important part of your karma. Um, it's also what you're here to create is you actually bring, because of your pure energy and your pure essence, you're here to bring a lot of divine love and like real balance to partnerships and connections as well. Um, and I think you have experienced or you will be experiencing very pure love or connections. But there's just a lot of love and respect for the way that you've been in connections and relationships. This Radha energy, I mean, Radha is very beautiful. She's very beautiful in the depictions, but yeah, she's most definitely beautiful here too. I think you just radiate this beautiful, effortless beauty. Jupiter in Cancer, most definitely, through your essence. All right, tell me more about this reading guide. Tell me more about pile number 4. What do you want me to know? I think I'm hearing an owl outside. I've been hearing birds all like, okay, and I dreamt about a bird last night too. It's interesting. Okay, so we have here the Page of Wands. We have the Lovers. Let's get a clarifier for the Page of Wands, please. So we got Gemini energy, Mercury, third house, Gemini, masculine, feminine energy coming through, harmony as well coming through. Relationship harmony, yeah. Clarifier for the Page of Pentacles, please. Oh, I just saw 2222 on the clock. Clarifier for the Page of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Okay, we got here 8 of Pentacles. And clarifier for the Lovers card, please. Almost came out. So it's the 10 of Pentacles. Clarifier for the Lovers card, please. 4 of Swords. Okay. And one more for the Page of Wands, please. Hermit. I got reversed. That feels distinctive. That's a weird bird. Tell me more about this tarot reading, guys. Sun, Taurus, in the 5th. Purpose, radiance, purity. Taurus is about being grounded. 5th is being creative and expressive. Okay. So for this pile, your guides are so proud of you because I feel like you've taken the initiative to really create a space for yourself where you could heal. And you've most definitely, with this 8 of Pentacles, it's about putting in the work. It's about like diligently it's about mastering something, wanting to master yourself. And it came in connection with the Hermit here, which is about introspectively looking within oneself to understand. They feel like you have most definitely done this work. This pile, to me, you feel very, very much introspective. You look within to really understand and to master the understanding of who you are and what you're here to do. With the Page of Wands here, this is about taking the initiative steps to move forward and continue to make progress in your journey. Wands energy is like, it's like that fiery, it's very much about seeking that. It is also connected to the spirit and vitality as well. So continuing to rebuild and revitalize yourself from within. This to me definitely feels like the I am energy. I am presence. And I think also purity energy with that page is coming through as well. So with the Lover's card in connection with the Four of Swords, they want to acknowledge your ability to create a lot of beautiful harmony in your life. So harmony is also about balancing the masculine and feminine energy without question. Balancing the feminine and masculine energy. Again, with this Four of Swords, right? This is meditating and really taking the time to think about and process things very carefully in a very healthy way. They want to acknowledge this. So I saw two snakes here, and I'll go ahead and talk about the snake. I feel like the snake to me is very symbolic of facing our fears and tackling it head on. Snakes are also associated with wisdom and knowledge and information and intellect. Also very mercurial as well. 2 and 9, so 9 and 2 make for 11, which is about self-mastery. You're continuing to master yourself and look inward introspectively here. 3 and 1 add up to 4, which is about getting grounded and creating stability for yourself. And we also have here 5 and 1 makes 6, which is about following the heart. Okay, so when it comes to Sun in Taurus in the 5th house, again, the Sun is about your vitality, it's about your energy, it's about your spirit. And in the 5th house is it most definitely shines because 5th house is originally ruled by Leo, which the Sun loves as Leo. Its energy flows very beautifully there. So I feel like for this pile, you have this really beautiful flowy energy in terms of like expressing yourself. And it could be anything. It doesn't have to be artistic. It could be just allowing yourself to be and enjoy life. 5th house is also, because you think about it, connected to the house of children. So this is about maintaining a strong inner child, especially with that page of wands here. Strong inner child, a sense of purity. Taurus is about creating stability. It's a little bit of that slow-moving energy, which I actually do get from this pile. It's like that patient, slow-moving, steady, trusting energy. Okay, so anything else you want to tell me about pile number 4, guides? We got Pluto in Cancer in the 4th. Okay, beautiful. So that you've done a lot of transformation. I think of the 4th house I associate the 4th house with your psychology because it's the house where you feel comfortable. So I feel like for this pile, you're doing and you have been doing a lot of work to transform your psychology, your sense of comfort. And it's in the sign of Cancer. So that's beautiful. You've been doing it through your emotions and tuning and getting in tune with your emotions. Yeah. And you've learned how to develop a lot of maturity around your emotions and stabilize them beautifully. Yeah, very beautifully transformative. Your energy flows and is flowing very beautifully. All right, so pile number 4, I'm going to go ahead and end your reading here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if it resonated.